Yo, what's up, Facebook? Yeah, you know how they do every Sunday. They try to shut me down. I don't know if it's a conspiracy or what's going on. It's every time I get on a Sunday, they want to shut me down in the middle. But it's like I crank it back up and I just still go harder every time. I don't know why they do that. I just go harder every time, or maybe that is why they do it. But I'm back. So if you rejoining me, if you in the last live, then jump back on this live. Let's get it cracking. Drop where you're watching from in the comments, and we're gonna get right back into it, man. You know, one monkey don't stop no show. We keep it moving. What's happening, Tina? What's happening, Kelsey? Appreciate y'all for checking back in with me. I apologize for the technical difficulties or whatever's going on with Facebook and them trying to count me out when they know they can't help but count me in. We're going to get right back into these blessings, man. It's a blessing to have good people to jump back on the live and participate with me. And we're going to get it rolling once again on how it should be. What's happening, Broderick? Yeah, man, they try to dupe me, kick me off of the set, but you know how it is. We right back at it. Right back at it, man. I was right in talking about going backwards, man. People not appreciating their blessings, not paying attention to the present moment right now. And that's the reason why a lot of things are so messed up, is a lot of people are dwelling on what has happened in the past. All our arguments in this country right now are about our past. You know, like no one's paying attention to what should be happening right now in the present moment. The fact that we could create our own glue right now in the present moment, you know, and make something happen. But we're so argumentative about our past. You feel me? Our future, in the future, I was saying earlier, in the future, our history classes are going to be teaching about the days when we were fighting over our history. You know, we got to make some history, man. And that history is right now standing up and doing our thing, recognizing the blessings that we have, man. Recognizing the blessings that we have. Blessings to have people like DJ Slow Flow, like Tina, that jump on the live and give encouragement, even when Facebook try to shut me down, you know. So you got to have blessings that's really, you know, that take care of you, man. Real talk, real talk. But like I was saying so often, we hardly ever occupy the present. Hardly ever occupy the present. Everybody wants to live in the past on how it used to be. Remember when it used to be this and it used to be that. Man, you need to pay attention to what's going on right now. The future is on a continuance of right now. So if you're that's the reason why I know growing up, all I ever heard was, man, it used to be this. This is how it was back in the day. And then I said when I got older, this back in the day, man, that's because in that very moment, that's all they spoke about, and that was a continuance. So it kept going on and on and on, and it's happening now. But with me, it stopped. I jumped out of the time machine. When I told people that I stopped watching program television, I was serious about that. That don't mean I won't stream a fight or I won't stream a Cowboys game or go to a live Cowboys game. What I said is program television. Those to me are time machines. The reason why I say that, because think about what time does. When you're looking at a watch tells you what keeps you on track of things that you need to do in the future, right? It never does anything. By the time you look at it to tell the time right now, it's already moving. So trying to keep up with time is something that never happens in the present, right? So doing away with that every now and then, and getting away from time, getting away from the TV that's always talking about past events, things that happened last night. It keeps me living in the past with whatever they're programming. So I had to move away from that for me to be able to, these are things I had to do to clear my mind to grow my business. The radio stations, they're steadily telling me about what's going on in the future, what kind of, all these things, these promotions, all this stuff popping up in my face and all in my head, right? Having me not be in my present moment, so I can't think of what I need to do for myself at that time. I'm always living for the present, living for the future or living in the past. So with all of that going on, you have to disconnect. If you don't disconnect, then you'll be stuck in what I call the time machine. You're never here. You're never occupying the present moment. So get in touch with that, man. That's a blessing for you to be here occupying this space. Someone needs your energy. We all feed off of each other's energy, so always remember that. You can't go backwards. A lot of people like to go backwards. Only go backwards in reference. If you're using it in reference to where you are today, then it makes sense in a teaching environment. It makes sense. You going backwards, what happens when you go backwards? You start bumping into things. You start bumping into a lot of things. You start tripping over stuff. You know,